Kwabi, can you please come in now?
Or should I close my eyes in addition?
Yes.
Okay, my eyes are closed. You can trust me.
Can I open it?
What?
My name is Tiya, and I'm a special effects makeup artist.
So, Tiya, you've been doing special effects for quite some time, right? So, can you tell me how you started out? I'm sure that it wasn't easy. You definitely had to go through a series of researching to understand how it's being done to develop the interest for it. So, how did you start out?
Okay, special effects is actually something that I've thought of since I was in senior high school. But then, like, I never attempted to do it until I got to university. That's KUST, my first year. Then I met Q Productions. Then he was like, he needs a special effects artist to do. Then I said, oh, let me try.
Okay, so that's actually when you tried it out the first time. Okay.
Then I did a sample and he saw it. He was like, hey, this is your first time.
And you could actually execute that. So does that mean that you were into the commercial makeup artistry that we know? Like, let's say bridal makeup artistry and the normal female walking in to have their makeup done. Was that what you were doing before?
No, I was doing makeup basically for myself and maybe my friends, but then I didn't think about going into makeup.
Really?
Like, yeah, until I got to first year on campus. So when we talk about special effects, we use materials such as fake blood, liquid letters, and other stuff, which I'll be showing you very soon.
How do you see the industry and how do you see the impact of special effects in our film industry?
Well, I think it's very important in the film industry because it makes the film look very realistic.
Yeah.
The job of a special effects makeup artist has to do with filmmaking, that's transforming an actor into a character. I don't see a lot of people going into that aspect of makeup. It's more of the beauty makeup. So
yeah,
I wanted to do something different because it's almost like everyone is doing beauty
and weddings and all that. Yeah. We have a ton of items over here, or should I say materials.
Yes.
Okay, so can you walk us through some of them? I can see a pair of scissors. What's in this?
Honey.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
There are some things that I'm familiar with, milk and all that. So yeah, take us through them yourself.
Okay, so this is honey, which is used to achieve the viscosity of the blood.
Okay.
And this is bonding glue.
Okay.
And we have here foams for blending.
Okay. So
this is charcoal, which I blended myself.
All right, so you just ground it and you put in this. Okay.
And this is food color mixed with flour and shea butter.
Oh, okay. Yes. That's the reason why it looks like this.
Yes.
Because I was just about to ask, why is it so pasty and all, wet like that? Yeah.
And this is tissues.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And wipes,
and
I think. Yeah.
Needle.
Yeah. Okay, milk powder. Okay.
So we have food color, blue and red.
All right. Yes. So basically, these are the basic items that you need if you are tackling any sort of special effects or something.
Yes.
So looking at what you're going to be doing for us today, you're going to be tackling bruises and burns and all of that.
Yes.
So walk us through, let's say, what you consider to pick up first. And there are some items that I can see over here that I'm not very familiar with. So let's say someone who doesn't have everything to afford all these. What are the most basic stuff that the person can use that can last quite longer on the face of the model?
Okay, so you'd first need to get honey, which is very important, and food color.
Okay.
And some tissues.
All right.
I think that's the basic stuff you need.
So you can just apply. You can use only that to create. And how long does that last? If you're not needing all these, but I know that you need all these so that you can ensure the durability of the effect.
No, you don't need all these.
You don't need all these. Okay. So even if you used a fewer materials, you can achieve a look that can last longer or relatively longer, like having all these.
Yes.
Why would you need all of this if you can achieve the same look?
Because I'm achieving different types of bruises.
Oh, okay.
And, you said burning effects and cuts as well.
Oh, okay. Okay. So the few items that you mentioned can only achieve
a specific
look. So, for instance,
maybe the burning look, I can use just tissue, food color, the honey, and bonding glue together with foundation to match the person's color.
Okay.
So
okay.
That's
just about it. So, guys, I'm in for a treat. I know that you guys are willing to see this. So let's get right into it. So, guys, Tiya, or KIPTIYA, as she wants to be called, KIPTIYA is going to be, executing what we are yet to be marveled at. All right. So I'm going to stay away so that I don't mess up the feeling for me or the end product myself. So I'll be stepping out, and I'm pretty sure that you guys will enjoy it much more than I would. But the end product is going to definitely marvel all of us. So yeah, Tiya, over to you.
Hi, my name is Estinyafo, but I'm well known as Benny. And apparently, this is actually not my first time working with KIPTIYA. I've actually worked with her on one set before, and I've actually seen her work. So it's not just on me, it's also on something I've seen her doing, and I've been amazed with her work because I know how she started, because I work with her in the same production, so definitely. And I do know I'm coming to something magical, but I feel like I'm coming to something different today because she's telling me she's come to do something very different than what she does, and I know I'm going to see something magical, probably, or something scary, like, I don't know, but anyway, it is, I'm up for everything. So KIPTIYA, please come and transform your baby girl into a zombie.
So the special effect that I'm going to do today is going to be more of a burning skin that is peeling off, and there's a little bit of cut in there. And on the model's arm, there's a cut that looks as if her arms are falling apart.
How easy is it to acquire the materials that you use for the effects?
Well, it's not difficult.
Okay.
I just go to the market and I buy.
You buy the stuff, yeah. So typically, what particular materials actually transcends and are consistent in, let's say, almost every effect that has to do with bruises, cuts, burns, and all that?
That's the food color and honey.
Thinking about the health implications, do you make sure that everything that you apply, let's say if it happens to enter into the person's mouth, the model's mouth or the actor's mouth, is it going to have any negative implications?
Because I believe honey, people use honey and milk to use it in our everyday, and food color too is used for food, so almost everything is edible.
Okay.
However, the materials I use which are not edible are mostly used on the skin and other parts far away from your mouth, so that you don't end up
getting it. But if that's the case, then does it reduce the quality or the adhesion of the effect to the skin compared to what you apply on the face? Because here probably you're using something edible because you're going to apply it on the face, and most often than not it will end up in the person's mouth. But you're now telling me that on the arms and probably the legs, because it's not close to injection, you can use other materials that are quite, let's say, toxic. But looking at the durability of both methods, can you say they are actually the same, or there's a downside to some of them, or something that you'll be compromising?
Oh no, they actually, like, the way I use it in such a way that like I would definitely achieve the utmost goal that I set off to achieve.
Yeah.
Get it? So like if I'm using a tissue on the face, tissue when it gets into your mouth, even though it's toxic, but then like it wouldn't
Cause any
much
harm.
yeah. So I make sure like if I want to even apply anything that is not like edible, it should be like something like a tissue or something related to that, not far from that.
Yeah. As a photographer and as a filmmaker, I've worked with models who always complain about the effects of makeup when it stays on their faces for a long time. They tend to have headaches and all that. What are the side effects that you have encountered with the subjects that you work with?
Oh, okay. First, when applying the effect on, to make it stick for a very long period of time, I use bonding glue.
Okay.
And bonding glue is used on the face when applying lash on your.
Yeah, for the female models, yeah.
So, like, it's something we use in our daily life, so it wouldn't cause much harm to the skin, but then ripping it off is like ripping wax off your skin. It's sometimes a little bit painful when you take it off.
But it's bearable. It's actually bearable, so it doesn't cause a lot of harm, even if it does. Yeah.
But then there's so many ways of taking it off your skin without making it painful.
Oh, okay.
You
can you tell us about that?
apply water to your face so that it can easily
come off. Yeah. So all the materials most of them are soluble in water, so it makes it easy to peel them off or take them off from the face.
Making reference to a particular scene from the Money Heist movie, I realized they were using industry machines to achieve the explosion effect. Most of the characters were standing in front of the machine, and the whole explosion happened, and it looked as if they were dirty and all that. But then with that, I could use fine sand together with grinded charcoal to actually achieve the particular effect that they had in the movie. So if you're starting up with special effects, you shouldn't downgrade yourself thinking that like that's the only particular way you could achieve that particular look. There's so many ways of doing it, which you have to research on your own and find your own means of achieving that particular look. Oh, I'm almost done. Let me call Kobe. Kobe!
Yes?
Can you please come in now?
You sure?
Yes.
But why are you hiding away from me? I can only imagine what's behind that. Or should I close my eyes in addition? Before I see them? Okay, my eyes are closed, you can trust me.
Can I open it?
What? My God.
She looks
so real. Wow. How did you come about this? Whoa. So this is like a cut from machete or something, right?
Yes.
Wow. And that burns.
Yes.
This is crazy. But it actually took a lot of time.
Yeah.
And it's even worth it. I mean, patience and all that. I can only imagine how much how much ordeal you have actually gone through.
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
Can I have a look too, please?
Yo,
Okay, let me get them.
I have a mirror over here. Let me cut that for you. You don't want to see your face. Guys, you're going to show it to her. All right? I've turned it over, of course, so that she doesn't see how she looks like. until...
Don't beat me.
Whoa, this is so believable. You can't believe it, right?
Wow. I literally can't say what should I like. Oh my God,
She
this is
shouted
so,
in my heart.
But Tiya, you've done a wonderful
That's
job.
amazing.
This is massive. This is so massive. This is something that an investor should actually look into.
I feel like I've cut
Films and all
I'm
that.
sorry, please. I can't move this arm. It's cut.
Wow.
It's off.
Wow.
This is crazy. I mean, this is remarkable.
This is.
I've seen you do a lot of effects like this, but this actually sticks out. It really stands out. It really stands out.
Did you? Wait, is my hand? Can I move it? Are you sure? Because
It looks like your arm is actually
it's like,
coming off.
You get
it's
right?
detached, or I can just rip it off like that. Wow.
Oh my God.
Oh, you've done massively well.
So great.
If you had your
Thank
arm
you.
working like you're supposed to,
Yeah, it's okay. Actually working.
it's
now,
working
but
now,
it feels
right?
Like,
But it feels like it's
yeah,
detached.
like together.
Oh.
This is crazy.
Crazy.
Guys, I'm pretty sure that you are
Tiya,
amazed
I love
at
it.
this.
I love this.
This is crazy. I mean, let give me that high five. Wow. So, guys,
Oh.
I think I have to ask you a question first of all
Okay.
before we
Yeah.
bring this all to a close. I mean, I'm totally amazed. I'm dumbfounded.
Yeah.
Tell me, how long did it take? To me, it took like forever. But to achieve something like this, it definitely demands a lot of patience.
Yeah.
So, talk us through it. Yeah.
Okay, it took almost 1 hour and some few minutes to actually achieve this look.
Okay. Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It took long because I was way away. I came back to the door, went back, came back. Yeah, I couldn't open until you called me. All right. So when you
Yeah.
called me, it was like I was so happy to just walk in and see the glory of your
Yeah.
work. And
the
it was
model
actually worth
was
it.
very
Patient.
patient. So
Now you can finally breathe.
Yeah, I can.
So all about the blood and all that. I mean, I can really tell that the materials that you put together, constituents of the
Yeah.
blood, are actually rich. Blood has some bit of dark shades as well as
Yes.
the normal red that we can ascribe it to. But
Yeah.
looking at very closely the wounds,
Yeah,
the deep
clots.
cuts and all that. I can really tell if I'm up close that you applied something to create a lump, or should I say hump, so that you could cut
Yeah.
through and create that. But if I'm standing afar, it has that level with the other
Other
shoulder that
shoulders.
works. I mean, normally.
Yeah.
So, is there a particular amount that you have to always stay within? Let's say a quantity, because maybe you did this from experience, and so you could
Yeah.
tell a reasonable amount that was enough. But for someone who wants to actually achieve something of this look, what would you advise? Because if it were me, I would just keep a lot of them, over there so I could cut through and cut it clean. But it's really leveled. How did you go about
yes.
that?
Yeah, I mix flour with shea butter.
Yeah.
So you have to mix it fresh, because if you mix it maybe like a day before, it becomes sticky and you wouldn't get the actual texture that
Yeah.
you need.
Yeah.
So when you mix it fresh, it's not that sticky. So
Yeah.
you use a small amount bit by bit until like you achieve the actual level.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't go overboard with it.
With it,
Just
yeah. Because if it were
small,
me,
yeah.
I will be just heaping and heaping and heaping and heaping. Guys, I mean, I'm actually speechless. Trust me, I am. Considering the improvisation that went into this, because normally maybe there are actually products that are out there that are of blood substances that you can just use, but you went the indigenous way to put together the constituents.
Yeah.
Thinking or considering the nature of how blood looks like, and even when it's dry, the nature of how blood is going to turn out to be. And even look at the lap over here. It looks
And
like
you should
an iron made contact with the tie. And it really looks like the skin is ripping off.
Like, oh my God.
It's tearing off.
apart.
Ooh.
Like even the bruises around it, you can feel like, oh, is this real? Like,
Yes.
Did you see this?
Yeah, because around a wound, definitely there's gonna be
Yeah.
some
A
marks
little
over there,
bruises.
just like that. Yeah.
Everything is detailed and defined. Like she knows exactly
Real much.
how everything should be, like
Yeah.
a real wound.
I think the tissue does a great job to depict skin tearing
Yes,
off.
yes.
Yes, it's like
But
the first layer
you
or
have
second layer of
to-
the skin.
Yeah, you have to know how
peeling.
to use the tissue well, because when pouring the honey onto the tissue, it absorbs it.
Okay.
So if you don't use it well and you use too much of it too without adding the bonding glue,
Okay.
it might absorb like
much of the honey.
Yeah, and you wouldn't get the texture.
The texture
you
like
need.
that. All right. So did you temper with it to make it look like skin? Because
Yes.
it seems as if you tore it through, and
Yeah.
I can actually tell that you kind of should I say crumpled it a little bit.
No.
How did you go about it? Because that's how I see it.
Oh, okay. After I applied the bonding glue onto her skin, I used the tissue, the first layer.
Okay.
Then I waited for it
For a
to
while,
dry.
yeah.
Then I used the bonding glue again and did the second layer.
Yeah.
Then I started ripping it apart.
Yes.
So that it wouldn't have any defined shape.
Yes.
Because mostly wounds do not have any definite shape.
Yeah.
So
True.
yeah.
Wow,
That's
you
it.
actually look ready for a film. If I had a film, I could just quickly script something out, and because this looks remarkable. Tiya, you've done a wonderful job. So, guys, if you're a filmmaker out there and you're looking at someone who can pull off something as good as this, of course, there's no better person than Tiya over here.
Tiya.
Tiya is going to do a
Yeah,
massive job.
and if
This
you
is-
want a
Tell them.
if you want a step-by-step video on how I create my looks, you can follow me on YouTube at KIPTIYA.
Yeah, subscribe to her channel.
Yes. my
Did you
YouTube
just
channel.
open it up?
Yes.
You just opened it up. All right.
Hey, let me check the name. If you want to see the step-by-step video of how I created this look or similar looks, you can follow me on YouTube at KIPTIYA Empire.
Yeah, subscribe to her channel. Yeah. KIPTIYA Empire, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So guys, I mean, you've seen it all. You've seen it all. From the start to the finish, the before and the after. Trust me, I'm sure that you're amazed. I know that. So guys, before we bring this to a close, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Do that. It is very important. I've noticed that most of you did you just do that? So use your materials inward as well. By yourself.
It's a liability to him.
Subscribe to my channel, turn on the post notification button so that anytime. I got myself some blood. Oh,
You got some stains.
yeah, it's staining me with blood.
Blood,
Yeah.
yeah.
It looks so
Also-
believable.
Yeah.
I hope this can be washed off.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Easily.
Are you sure? Because this is one of my best shirts. Yeah, so guys, I mean, it's one of those accidents, but it's better than how she's looking, trust me. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, and also subscribe to her channel and as well as Lady Benny's channel, Just with Benny, right?
Yeah.
I got that right, yeah. Just with Benny. Why are you laughing? So funny, right? I always make fun of that. Yeah, so yeah, I'll leave links to their channels down in the description below, as well as other products that I've shared across the previous videos that I've had over here on my YouTube channel. So there's going to be more like this, together with interviews, talking to creatives, so that we can get inspired and know how to go about some particular things that amazes us, just like today, what we've seen. So yeah, on to the next video. I'm going to catch you later. Have a wonderful day. See ya.
Have a good evening.